Hello there, so welcome back. So as you know, this is my Specialized Diverge E5 comp, and I've done some good ride outs, some good bike packing on this today. Around about 2,000 miles or just over, but it's time for me to look to upgrade some of the components, and the main components that I'm going to upgrade is the wheel set, where it's the best that I'm going to get out of the bike. So something a little bit more stiff than what I've currently got on, and these Axis Elite have been really actually quite well. I've run them with tubes with these Gravel King SK-TLCs. However, I'm going to replace the wheels with the Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3V. These are a carbon gravel specific wheel set, really good from Bontrager. So a really good thing about these particular wheels is there is a lifetime carbon warranty with them and a 2-year no quibble replacement policy if you damage them. And the other really good thing from my perspective is if you're a heavier rider like I am, there's a no rider weight limit with these wheels, which makes them fabulous. Others that I did look at, of course, were the Mavics and the Hunts and even the DT Swiss, but they all have rider weight limits, and that rider weight limit doesn't always refer to yourself, it refers to your biking at times, and it refers to your equipment that you're carrying as well. So if you're bike packing and you're loading up, then for me I'm going to always be over that weight limit, and although it's only a recommended weight limit that some of these manufacturers stipulate, I'm running well over it in some cases. So let's check out some of the upgrades, and we will get these Aeolus Pro 3V wheels set up on the bike and run in. Okay, let's check these wheels out. Tyres seated, feels good. So I'm going to go for 60mm. It's quite a big tyre. Get the plunger on, and then literally just inject. So what about these Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3Vs? What's the spec? Well, we've got a 37mm Pro Carbon rim. Internal rim width is 25mm, and this is a hooked rim, which basically means you can set up any tyres of your choice on these rims. With the fact that it's 25mm, basically means is that you're going to get a far better profile on the wider tyres that you'll run on your gravel bike. I mean, these are particular 738s, and the profile is really good as opposed to what you may get if you was running a 22mm rim width. So that's another good point. And you will find when you do some research, if you're looking for wheels, is that a lot of the wheels now are coming up as hookless, which may benefit some on an aerodynamic level. However, there are some tyre manufacturers that don't support particular brands of wheels that are hookless, so bear that in mind when you're checking out your spec on your wheels. So what else about the wheels? Well, 24 Aerolite nail head spokes. It's got a rapid drive 108 hub. Some say it sounds like bees, but it sounds absolutely fine to me. It's a 12x142 through axle with centre lock disc interface. So we shall get on the road, we shall get some miles in. I'll give you a bit of feedback on how these wheels perform once I've got everything loaded up. So take care, be safe. These are the Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3Vs, and I'll check them out on the road. All the best now. Welcome back. So here I am on this fabulous spring day running in this wheel set. So this is of course the Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3Vs. This is a carbon wheel set, gravel specific wheel set. Seem to be gliding across the road with these, running these particular wheels tubeless with these Pathfinder Tubeless 738s. So why did I choose this particular wheel set over the other options that were available to me? Well, as I touched on previously, the offerings from Hunt, the Limitless, not so limitless for me unfortunately. Their rider weight limit is running out at 115k, which is a little bit disappointing for me. The Mavic, which again another good wheel set, and I've got some Mavic SLSs on my carbon road bike, but unfortunately when I want to load it up and looking at the Mavic all roads for this particular bike, then again they run out at 120k, including all of your kit and your bike. And then lastly was the DT Swiss, which is an aluminium option, the GR1600s. So all good wheel sets within their own right, but unfortunately with this rider weight limit it somewhat restricts the heavier riders once you start loading up the bike. And bearing in mind that that rider weight limit, as I've mentioned there, doesn't just refer to you as a person or an individual. It refers in some cases to your bike and your kit, and certainly in others to all of the kit that you carry, and of course, you know, everything else like your water bottles and so on, which again 3 water bottles, that's 1.5k on its own. And with my starting weight of 109, 110k, I'm in excess of 130k all of the time. And it doesn't mean to say, of course, that these wheels, should you choose another option, are going to fail, you know, once you creep over that weight. However, you're going to be putting a lot more strain on the components that make up them wheel sets, and so the potential for them to fail in some way earlier is far greater, I would say, for sure. So added to that, the lifetime carbon warranty that you get with the wheels, and also the 2-year no quibble replacement policy. Should you damage them or fall off the bike in any way, they'll replace the wheels. It's an outstanding, and aesthetically they're a stunning looking wheel set, so I decided to pay a bit extra, and you know, I'm very pleased with them. Excellent. So there you go, there's the options for you, but this is the Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3V. I'm not sponsored by Bontrager, I just look for the best deal for me, and I would probably say to some of these manufacturers out there, you need to just have a look, because most of the components, if you want to upgrade your bike in any way, certainly when it comes down to wheel sets, tend to be angled more towards everyone that's in and around the kind of 11 to sort of 14 stone, so like your sort of 70k to kind of 90k limit. So if you're 90 plus and up to and over and above that, or like I am 110k, then you have to go down another particular road if you kind of want that security, if you like I do. So there you go, I'm going to crack on now. I'm going to load up the bike. I've got a few trial runs to do with some kit. I'm across to the Shetlands in June, so I'll be doing the feedback on all of the bike, how it handled over there with all of the kit. So take care, all of the best now. These are the Bontrager Aeolus Pro 3V. I'm Salvaquest, all the best, keep safe, enjoy adventures.